featherless penguin, abandoned by its parents days after its birth, has been accepted back into the family, thanks to the efforts of keepers at an aquarium in China. The little penguin was born on the 17th of August and was badly treated by its parents. A keeper said its parents kicked it out from time to time, or even left it on the icy ground to let it die. Keepers at the aquarium decided that the baby penguin's lack of feathers and weak condition was due to difficulties digesting food and absorbing nutrition. So the aquarium set up a penguin group to care for the youngster around the clock. After a month of hand feeding, the little penguin was much stronger and, to the delight of keepers, even grew feathers. It was then able to be reintroduced to its family group, who are thankfully being much nicer to him this time around. Also in China, this mysterious creature has left zookeepers puzzled. They recently came into the possession of this unusual primate, and so far baffled keepers have been unable to determine just what species it is. The weird-looking creature was handed over to staff by an anonymous man. The unidentified animal has big brown eyes, a rodent-like tail, long claws, and dappled brown, orange, and white fur. Keepers now believe they may have stumbled across a previously unknown species of monkey or possum. These underwater corals look stunning as they emit a fluorescent glow of green, orange, and purple. The colours radiate from the coral in the same way ultraviolet light bounces off bright clothing in a nightclub. The photographer snapped these glowing corals, worms, anemone, and crabs while diving in the Red Sea and the Caribbean. The 2012 Guinness Book of World Records has produced the usual fantastic mix of weird and wonderful achievements, from eating the most scorpions or balancing the greatest number of spoons on your face, to setting the record for being the fastest to zip yourself into a suitcase. Having the longest tongue in the world would probably let you enjoy your food even more with all those extra taste buds. This dog must be able to hear his owner call him from miles away. But I only hope that having the most needles stuck in your head wouldn't let all your thoughts and ideas escape. Still, it must be better than being surrounded by the biggest collection of Daleks in the world, especially when you don't even like watching Doctor Who. The most heartwarming story of the week has to be the Animal Rescue Centre in Northumberland, who are looking after a group of endangered red squirrel kittens that were blown out of their nest during the bad storms. Volunteers are bottle feeding the cute critters until they are big and strong enough to feed themselves. They are likely to stay at the animal shelter until next spring, as they will not be fit or strong enough to gather a hoard of nuts to see them through the winter. And finally, spare a thought for poor old Fernando Torres. The £50 million man managed to score a rare goal for Chelsea against Man United, only to embarrass himself later in the match by completely missing an open goal. The United fans were very sympathetic and understanding. Perhaps he would have got a different reaction to his miss if the match had been played in Turkey. League champions Fenerbahce had their male fans banned from their latest match as punishment for crowd trouble at previous games. To their delight, over 40,000 female fans filled the stadium and created an amazing atmosphere. Players threw flowers into the crowd at the end to show their appreciation. I wonder if Fernando Torres is hoping that this will catch on in the English Premiership.